In the centre of the French countryside was a beautiful chateau, left abandoned and forgotten for over 40 years. Then, 1 year ago, a family from the UK fell in love with its beauty and embarked on an adventure.
So this is the hotel. Where that big tree is there, you can see the pillar.
To bring back to life this forgotten chateau. Join myself, Terry, my partner Ash, my mum Tracy, dad Tony and nephew Jonathan in our family adventure at Château de Lalacelle. So I'm just here in the bathroom. I've started sanding the floor in the bedroom. Obviously it came up fantastic, so just trying a couple of different things in there. And I found going over with the belt sander first to get the rough of it off, and then going over with a softer sander just to sort of detail it and get it nice and smooth. Reason being is obviously because the floor is a little bit uneven, so the belt sander will sort of even it off and get in like the parts that I need to with the rougher sandpaper, and then like I said I can go over with the softer sander just to finish it. So like I said, I'm going to get the bathroom done so we can get this sorted, get the floor stained and then get the skirting on and give it all a lick of paint, and hopefully as soon as the septic's in and sorted we'll be able to get our first bath, which will be fantastic, which I can't wait for. So like I said, I'll get the sander sorted now and then see how it comes up. That's the wardrobes all finished. They look absolutely amazing. Can't believe how well they've turned out. Just went over with a coat of stain just to help bring them back to life and just to help protect them a bit as well. And they've came out absolutely amazing. With the rest of the wood that's in here, it's warmed up so much, so it's going to be beautiful. So yeah, so now I've got those sorted. I'll go and crack on to something else.
So seeing as my spray booth got repurposed, I've had to find a place in the chateau to come spray some bits for Terry. He's wanting some lights doing, they're currently in copper, he wants them chrome, not like Terry, so not like him to just go and buy chrome ones or anything. So yeah, get these spray painted, see how they look, see if he likes them, if not it'll be another colour. So we've got the wall lights done for the bathroom. Now Terry's decided he wants the bath chrome as well. He was umming and ahhing whether it was going to be chrome, going to be copper, but I think he wants to keep everything the same in there, so we're going chrome with the bath as well. So this is my job today, is getting this bath sprayed a nice chrome, and I've got the locker mechanisms for in there as well because he wants them all matching in and all tied in, so we'll get that done and hopefully we'll have some nice pretty bathroom ornaments by the end of the day.
So the next thing to get on with upstairs on the third floor is just finishing the last couple of bits of electrics off. I've got like plugs and all the lights on now. The last ones that I've got to sort out were these little ones that I got. Now they've got no electrics in at the moment. Well, they've got the top part for the electrics but no wiring. And they've got no way of actually like holding them onto the wall either. And with them being so small, then I don't really want the big screw hole through them. So, and I'd have to have a junction block on the back, which I don't know how I'm going to sort of hide it in that tiny little gap. So I thought about making some plaques for the light to sit on, and then I can screw that to the wall and it'll sort of add a bit of interest as well anyway. So I've done one to see what it looks like, and it looks quite nice actually as well. I'm going to stain it like a dark wood so it matches everything. And then that'll be mounted on there and it'll give me space on the back to router a bit out
so I can hide the junction block and stuff like that behind it. So it's all good. So I've done the first one. I've got another 3 to do because I've got 4 wall lights throughout the hallway. So I'll get them done. But all I've done is just cut them down to size, and then I've just routed the edges just so it gives it a little bit of detail. And I'll give them a light sand, and I think they'll look good. So yeah, I'll get into this next one now.
So while I was waiting for the grout and the stain to dry on the new double doors that I've almost finished, they're looking absolutely fantastic, can't believe how well they've turned out. I thought I'd come over here and just have a little look at this area in the hallway. We had like the old heating system, which was like vents that were dotted around, but with it obviously having the cast iron insert, it's obviously got wet over the years, it's cracked, it's obviously rusted, so it's expanded, and it's been pushing the tiles out, so it's quite dangerous as well because it was all uneven here. So it was unsafe and it was uneven, so when we do eventually get people over, it's not going to be safe for them to stand on it. So one thing led to another, which I think does. I took the grate off, and then I took the surround off, and then the tiles were loose around that, and then all of the parts underneath that were loose, so it was just all crumbling away. So yeah, so what started off is just a little, I'll have a look what's going on with that, has turned into another massive job. So now I've got it all cleaned off, all I'm going to do is get some cement down just to help build all this up and support it all. Luckily underneath here is the stone vaulted ceiling for the cellars, so it's not like it's all just going to collapse and crumble in. That's one good thing we've got with all of the floors through here, is that we've got the stone ceilings underneath to support it all. So I can pop some cement in, get the tiles stuck back down, and then I can look at restoring the grate and getting that fitted back in. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a 5-10 minute job, but it needs doing now. So I'll get on with it.
Another busy week.
It has been. It's been good.
Yeah. It's been fighting against the sun really, because we're all desperate to get out in the sun, but there's so much to do inside.
Yeah. I'm locked away. Feel like Rapunzel.
Everything's coming together now though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's starting to
Yeah.
look like a finished picture up there.
It
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
yeah. You're on that final hurdle now, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
it's just all,
brilliant.
like every time you think, oh, it's nearly there, and then
Yeah.
but I've still got this to do. So getting the floors sanded has been a massive job.
Yeah.
Getting those done throughout the third floor.
Yeah.
Obviously
And then Ash getting the bath done and the lights done is
Yeah.
just sort of starting to link it all now, isn't
Well, it's
it?
finishing things off rather than just making a mess.
Yeah.
When you're
Yeah,
at the making
yeah.
a mess stage, it never feels like
Yeah.
you're getting closer. It feels like you're busy, but you never get close.
Yeah, for a couple of weeks it actually looked worse than what it did when we moved in. So
It did.
Yeah.
Especially sanding, when you take that first cut and everything's just up to the eyes in dust.
Yeah.
Well, it was so hot, it was absolutely boiling. And obviously, I had the goggles on, and because it was so loud, I had
Earmuffs,
the helmet and the
yeah.
earmuffs on. I was just pouring with sweat, just going along with the belt sander.
It is.
So-
These are the worst jobs to do, but
Yeah. But when you see it afterwards, it does. It looks
it's well worth
fantastic.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep-
I mean, it is super.
Keeping all the original floors in there and the flow that you get through is one of the things that makes it.
Yeah, it is good. So yeah, so obviously we'll be able to
choice,
get some stain on them, get them sorted.
good choice of colour on the back. You finally
They are
decided
good
what
colours, but they're certainly not what you would normally go for. I mean, they've worked well, absolutely beautiful, but
Yeah.
never in a million years would do you know what I mean? What you would go for normally.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
they're
tester pots that I've
absolutely
picked,
beautiful.
the look nice.
Yeah.
So
It's really
So
worked
we'll
well
see.
together.
Well, you certainly haven't pinched them from your mum because they're not beige or brown.
no. But like I said, I've got the little samples there, so I'll see how I get on with the samples that I've done, and then
Yeah,
have a little think about them.
yeah,
I've masked the bathroom off as well because I do want
Yeah.
a split level with the colours, so
yeah.
I'll see how that works out.
Mhm.
Get the floors stained.
Stained,
and go
yep.
from there.
But
Yep.
again, the good thing up there is you haven't had to replace a single skirting board. Everything is the original.
Yeah,
Because you jiggery pokery with a few pieces.
the floorboards.
The
Yeah,
The
floorboards,
skirting
yeah.
boards, yeah.
Right, yeah.
The skirting boards, but just planks of wood, so there weren't anything decorative. So
But yeah, the skirting
The
board.
floor looks
The
superb.
floorboards.
Beautiful. Now it's all sanded. Absolutely superb.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no, it's all going well up there,
Yeah.
getting sorted bit by bit.
We'll be getting furniture in soon.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I know. And then got the little vent sorted in the hallway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
that
that
was
looked really
pretty
nice.
rough. That wasn't it?
Yeah. But it was only going to be a 5-minute job, which ended up taking
A
all
whole
day.
day.
Yeah.
It was an only job.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I was just waiting for some of the bits to finish off on these doors, and every time it was a tripping hazard, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Especially when you're walking in backwards with furniture or plasterboard.
yeah,
It was. But it looks lovely.
So one thing led to another, taking one tile up and then another tile.
As
and
you
then-
do. I'll
It's
just
like
take this
Tracy
one
digging.
tile up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you start and you just can't stop,
No.
can you? So
And
it
then I
was
just had a
proper
big hole
refurb.
there.
But that, even that now, with that down, the whole entrance now as you come in,
Yeah,
is just
it's looking a lot
back
better
to
now.
its original.
Yeah.
Now, you know.
And definitely the doors
Um,
now. I've got all of the trim on the inside.
Yeah.
So that's all finished. So I've got the little skirting board on the bottom, everything in there. So that's
Yeah.
completely finished. I just need to get some nice door handles,
Yeah.
and then it's done.
Well, trip out this weekend might sort those for you.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Have
be
a
able to
little
get some
shopping
bits.
trip.
Might be something to look out for in the next episode or two.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're going to do a little trip to.
Grenier.
Yeah.
Well, we call it a car boot sale, but it's not in France.
No.
It's an antiques fair.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll
I'm
see
only
what.
going to supervise.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that about buying this place?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
didn't turn
I
out well,
did.
did it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, you're not coming out.
Yeah, me and Mum will be alright on our own.
Maybe we better take the van.
Anyway,
But no, it's good.
yeah, it's a superb week. Really good. Don't know what's going to happen Wednesday because it's Jonathan's birthday on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Big party Wednesday because he's off school.
Yeah.
So we're in
So
full swing party planning now.
yeah,
Yeah, and we'll just see what goes from there.
Yeah,
So,
so
we
we'll
don't
see
know
what
what'll
happens
be in
Wednesday.
Wednesday, but he's will have something to watch.
It might just be a live
Live stream
live
from the
action
party.
of the bouncy castle.
Yeah.
And it'll be all the adults on it by then.
yeah, lovely. Friends
That'll be
got a
tired.
bouncy castle who's loaning us a bouncy castle
Yeah.
out there. So that's fantastic.
Kids aren't allowed on it, it's adult only.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is Sammy the Snake, isn't it?
It'd be so funny if it was.
That's fine. We need to stop there.
Yeah.
Okay, back to normality.
You closing up, Tone?
Yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed watching Terry toil and sweat his watches off this week.
Yeah.
And he's going to enjoy a little bit of sunshine this weekend, so it might be something different next week.
Well, this is the most sun I've had in the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
After doing
yeah.
this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
Terry.
We'll be
It's a lie because he looked like a drumstick underneath this top.
We'll be doing dot to dots with his freckles later, so that's okay. So, hope you've enjoyed watching us as much as we've had talking about it. And if you have, please like and share with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't, because it does all help. And as usual, Terry will have a banner somewhere down below with the links to our Instagram, Facebook and YouTube pages. So until Wednesday, that's us. I'm going to do 10 minutes sunbathing.
Definitely.
See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. If you'd like to join us on our family journey, bringing back this once forgotten chateau, then please join us on Patreon for behind the scenes footage, updates, live chats and your very own piece of the chateau.